Hello, everyone. Welcome to Puzzle Wednesday Friday mode. Except I don't have the right graphic. I could probably... What if we just... There we go. Now it's Friday mode. All right. It's the Wednesday of weeks that begin on a Tuesday instead of a Sunday. That way you get to play puzzle games on your favorite Friday. I'm Ratttz. Welcome to the stream. Joining me on the microphone tonight, I have Juicey.
Hey.
And I also have a very special guest. Welcome to the stream, Persona.
Hello, hello, hello.
And Persona, you have a pretty long history with this game. You single-handedly, with your fandom for Cleo, have pushed Puzzle Wednesday a little bit further. Really grateful for that. And I have your keychain, man.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I love that thing.
Oh my gosh, if you guys could see my desk right now, I have a stream deck with the Cleopatra Fortune little voice samples. I don't know if you can hear these little...
That's incredible. Hell yeah.
I also have figures and keychains that I've created and plush my partner made for me. Just take a photo.
I think Cleo is like one of the cooler properties that came out of like the Taito F3 scene. It was originally like a karaoke game or whatever that they ported over to the arcades. But I just love it. I think it's super cool. It's such a unique take on chaining games. And I don't know, it's just got a really cool vibe. And then Taito is like, you know what? Forget it. Puzzle games, they don't exist anymore. They're over. But they're not over here. You know,
Plus happened.
That's true. We did have Plus. I like to memory hole Plus, but Plus does exist. Listen,
I wish they kept the art style of the original game, because once it goes into 2, it turns into like the early 2000s moe blobness. And I prefer the kind of cute 90s charm of the original.
Definitely. I
do like that in the second game they introduced all these weird pieces and like kind of fucked up mummy, like they just want to ruin you kind of like pieces. It's real interesting. Like if someone was to hack those back into the original game, that would be kind of the perfect thing for me.
Definitely. And I also really appreciate how second game has offsetting. You know, so that way, like, if you and your opponent are totally incredible at the game, you know, you don't just exploit each other. All right, we're heading on over to the spectating zone. Match calls should be heading out any second now over in the TO desk. You're already in the Discord. We have our wonderful art for the background from Kayat7. And see, we got some mummies chilling out on here, along with all of our other favorite puzzle nouns. We have our first stream match. Going to be between Juicey and Persona. Commentary team kill.
Why not?
Why not?
It's 8 people. These things happen. I said this kind of going in. But the difference between top 3 seeds and everyone else here is not uncommon, but it's terrifyingly brutal because you, Masa, and Rodney are playing a different game.
No.
Completely.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's the same video game. You got all the same rules. You just
I don't know how to murder anyone.
You know, you just enclose all of the pieces and then they fall down and you're like, wow, I'm good at a video game. You know, it's just that easy. There's only one button, Juicy. There's only one.
What if I'm bad at the button?
I'm bad at the button. I think you'll be fine.
That's what I really love about the first game. It's just a one-button game, just like Old Columns, which is also a one-button game.
Yeah, I think it's a nice touch. It really feels like a lot of other retro, like even Sega Tetris only had a single rotate. And I don't know, it gives it a sort of old school charm that I really appreciate. It also makes you think a little bit harder, especially with the damage of this game being so high. You know, putting a little bit of slowing players down a little bit, you know, makes the game a little bit more playable. We're getting into our match.
gonna have to go to the bottom
Guru
of the
meditation
test menu. Oh, that's
Wait,
Try it again.
Am I doing something wrong? What I gotta do?
no. Spectating broke for half a second. I'm just gonna try again. Go ahead to exit.
Hey, Lamau.
Okay, we back in.
Yep.
Love it. This one had to be like set to boot on the test menu because it would desync.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is the tiling still broken?
No.
In spectating?
No,
That was...
Yeah, it never desynced. It said it would never load the backgrounds. And so you'd just be playing in a black void or a green void, and it looked like garbage. And, you know, there weren't that many people to champion it. I have been waiting for a bracket of this game since I joined Puzzle Wednesday.
You don't understand. That stream was the most broken production value wise we've ever had. And while I was thankful that we had like that stream in that day and everyone was still happy with it, I'm just like, this was the biggest nightmare I've suffered through.
That's such a shame, dude. You know,
Cleo was a little on the back burner for a while until it got more stable on Fightcade.
Yeah, when I first logged on to Fightcade, this is one of the first games I played, and I was just like, man, when am I gonna get to play Cleo in a bracket somewhere? And then the answer was never. And I was like, God damn it. Oh my god. All right, we're sending over the damage. Juicey has managed to free the mummy column. You have the little mummy chute. Persona needs to downstack one row before he'll have access into it. Okay. We're so close. You know how Juicey has this overhang, and so you can move in the ghost row. Now you cannot. You are dead. Good night.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah, oh yeah. So there's a couple ghost rows, and if it goes high enough into the ghost row, you can no longer move your pieces into the far columns. So managing your board height is really important. And there's actually some ghost row finesse in this game, because this game is like that. We are putting the pieces down.
Oh, yeah.
We do have to, so you see there's this block on top of the mummy. You have to find a way to chain and downstack this block, or you have to find a way to chain and, you know, clean up all of your chaff. As you can see, it's a surprisingly hard puzzle, but Juicey is stacking all the way up in column 4.
Did we desync?
No. No, you just beat me.
Oh, wait, what?
Were you not expecting to win?
wait, what happened? I wasn't paying attention.
So Juicey was greeting in column 4. And so this game is a little bit funny in the sense that often you can clear a single line of blocks and it will send garbage over to your opponent. So if your opponent has been repeatedly stacking in their spawn column and you send over damage, like the 1 damage, it can just kill them. The way that pieces spawn in this game is a bit like Puyo, where they spawn off screen and then you're just supposed to like know what their orientation is and like, you know, maneuver them around. That's usually not a big deal, but sometimes it can throw people for a loop, especially given how complicated the piece shapes are. Persona's in a lot of trouble. So we actually have to cover up a gem in the ghost row in order to complete the shape. But unfortunately, Juicey's able to send over a little bit of damage. Make that impossible. Alrighty. Persona holding down. Making a little house to hold all the mummies. There once upon a time I used to keep track. Used to have names for all of the openers. As you can tell, I'm just like a very busy person with with all the free time to sit around and be like, what are the openers for Cleo Fortune? All right, Juicey needs to find a way to downstack. There's no way to chain into the mummies in this formation, but he does have a pretty convincing retort, provided that he can enclose this shape. All right, here we go.
Oh no.
We're clearing off the mummy chute. Persona has overstacked, which is going to be kind of an issue. We do have a way to break free any moment now. Oh, unfortunately, we had another horizontal piece, but we are finally getting into the mummy chute. The Persona will be able to downstack with this 2x2, no problem. And now Juicey's in a much worse shape because of the top of his board. Oh, actually, it's fine. Never mind. I was doubting. I was worried. This sort of downstacking, this sort of downstack war is pretty common. When you enter the mid game, there are some tricks to get ahead. You can perform. Oh, Persona's going for it actually. So you can create this like horizontal platform and then chain into pieces. Yo, let's go. I wasn't expecting to see that this early in the bracket, but that's the real deal. You can extend that in all sorts of ways, send over a lot of pressure.
I'm trying so hard just to not die right now.
I see that. I see. I definitely am witnessing. Persona is definitely looking for a little bit more pressure here. But unfortunately, the shape of the board. Okay, we've cleaned up the left side a little bit, but we don't have a way to. So, like when you're making a platform over the mummy well, you really want to avoid making a platform that is going to be difficult to access and close off. Because if your opponent sends you a bunch of gems, you know, you may have to build even further on top. So you have to be a little conscientious about your approach here. Juicey trying to make a little house. We're going to see if he's counting columns correctly in a moment. He realizes that if he puts a piece into column... Okay, he's just slamming the piece now. Alright, so where is the mummy well? It's in column 2, and Juicey's very lucky that he already had the right piece there. Okay, we rotate the piece. We're able to fire off the 3-chain. That's a lot of damage, but Persona looks poised. Okay, so Persona did manage to get access to his mummy well and even managed to downstack a line. Meanwhile, Juicey has all of these pieces exposed to the air. No easy way to seal them off. Okay, he's still alive. He needs to rotate this piece twice, but unfortunately damage arrives, ending Juicey's life. Ending this game. We're 2-0. We're playing FD3 all the way.
Okay.
So Juicey's not out of this match just yet.
Ready, go.
Persona building a chain off of this sarcophagus platform. Juicey's firing off the... Was that a 3-chain? A 2-chain?
It was a little too.
The chaining in this game is a little funny in terms of the damage. You like, you'd be like, wow, a 2 or a 3-chain did nothing, and then you do a 4 and you're like, wow, okay. And you do a 5 or a 6 and it's like, okay, wow, geez, like, relax. Persona's got a big clear coming up, so I don't think that's going to send that much over to Juicey. He does need to do it in order to live, I feel like. Take it back. I take it all back. Juicey. With the pressure.
Sometimes I can do thing.
Sometime he can do thing.
Just not when I can count on it.
Not when I'm looking.
Yeah. It wouldn't be funny that way.
True. Okay. Juicey's scheming on something. Luckily, Persona's not really punishing. I say it looks like you're scheming, but like, I don't know what the scheme is. Like, I have no idea. Okay, we have a little bit of a chain going on. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Jeez.
Huh?
Because now this puts another block on top of the mummy. So even if you clear this line, now he's covered up again. Persona looking pretty poised. Very clean. Able to send over the pressure. Juicey's entire board, mummies. Alright, Persona is on match point. Looking for the 3-0 sweep. I like the scoreboard though. Like, you can be like, yeah, but I won too, you know?
Taito's always been really good about just showing the entire game count.
Uh-huh.
Am I greeting too hard here?
I
Probably.
don't know what this is. I don't know what you're greeting on here.
Me neither. Fuck! I keep thinking player 1 next queue is mine.
Oh.
And it's so not!
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Oh.
You may be super dead. You may be incredibly dead, yeah.
Spoilers.
Masa posting
GG's.
10-5 games being 5-0 is so good. I wonder if that's a personal thing. You know, you don't have to recite our match history in stream chat.
Say la vie.
Oh my god. Congratulations, Persona. You're moving
Thank
on
you.
up to winners round 2.
Thank you. It's been so long since I mean, the last time I played Versus was the last time we did this.
That was 2020.
I only play this game single player.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're so glad that you
I'd
showed
say
up
you're
to
still
play.
fairly cracked.
I'm just about speed rather than thinking.
All right, so up next is going to be me and DigiDig here in winners round 1.
Honestly, it's a unspoken concept that's really hard to shake, but being dumb faster is something that absolutely works in versus puzzlers. If you can do C+ moves at a good pace, people think that's too much brain power there.
There is what's really fun about Cleopatra Fortune for me is that there's like 2 or 3 invisible rows at the top where you can pre-rotate. And that
Mhm.
way you can just rotate and then place your thing and just go down immediately. It's like a
Mhm.
buffer zone or something.
Yeah, so
All
there's
right.
at least a few titles like that, but
Mhm.
I fumble through that way too much. All right, so we're streaming Ratttz Digi right now.
Yep. Yeah, I only see one eyeball in there, so I'm trying to slow down.
All right, go ahead and double click on that match so we can both be in there.
Double click
Thing
on the
is-
match.
Not you. Oh, we just streamed to Discord.
Just in case the
Fair enough.
memo was lost.
To be fair, I'm still getting tile loss on like Fightcade spectating on my end,
Mhm.
so I'm not. Is that still the case?
I mean, I had a perfect view when we streamed your matches. Oh,
And-
I actually, you know what? You need to join when they're still on the test screen. That's what's going
Oh.
on. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you live, you learn. But I guess we'll have to do that for the rest of the stream matches from here on out. So, clearly, as I've learned, you, Rodney, and Masa have labbed, what, 90% of the level starts out to TOD routes?
No, that's not true.
No? Okay.
But we do know some things. Some very
was gonna
funny
say-
things.
Do you want to elaborate on the truth then?
Oh,
would
there
love-
are definitely levels where you will die. Your life is over. I hope you're player 1 because you're gonna die.
I still want to hear the nicknames you came up with if you remember any
Yeah.
for some of these parts.
Alrighty.
You know this is a serious time when you're actually just not self-commentate. Oh, that's an all clear start TOD. Yeah, okay.
It's not a TOD. It's not a TOD. It's just a little bit of damage.
I wish, like, I feel like if you're at a high enough level, maybe you could imagine the invisible layers that you can't see above. Because DigiDig can't close the hole on the left side. And it's a rough time. Oh.
Like, utilizing Ghost Row in any game is tough because you're gonna have to just both trust what's up there and also your own movement tech. And I don't do it in this game. I mash, rotate, and pray. And the game's not happy about that usually.
Oh, Digi. Oh no. Building too slow. Got beat by Rattz's superior knowledge check.
What do you mean you got center well mummies?
Don't you love center well mummies?
Is that predetermined?
Yes. Yeah, every level has a specific mummy well pattern that you can learn and memorize.
I had no idea.
But I have not. So, like, it's fine. Like, you'll be fine, I promise.
It's fine because I did my homework a little bit less.
True. Yeah,
it doesn't make it fine in the long term.
Yeah, if you've done something silly, like, I don't know, created save states of all of the level starts, you could probably learn where all the mummies spawn and things like that. Like, it's fine.
Gee, I don't know who's been doing that.
Nobody you know would have done that. Nobody would have. It's fine.
So Digi has the mummy well almost open.
We're gonna have to plug on top and right side here.
Oh, whoops.
Oh yeah, now we got the battle of attrition. Oh no.
Digi keeps side stacking. Okay. There's like nothing on the right well is going to be chainable there. It's just mummy well or bust it for the next, I don't know, half minute of neutral.
Do you think this is a game that's easier to play when it's a smaller screen because you can keep the whole field in your vision? Like, it never occurred to me because usually I play full screen, but watching it on the Twitch stream, it's like it's way easier to keep track of everything if it's a little smaller. Oh, Digi's in a tough spot. Has to get a long piece to close that up.
Yeah, with the overhang in columns 1 and 2, it's just like, what do you even do there?
Oh no, Ratttz is in a tough spot. What are you gonna do?
Simply full chain. What's the problem?
There you go.
Like, Digi is someone who enters every bracket we do every week. He has really strong fundamentals.
Did you know?
But this game has some serious haves and have-nots in terms of just you either know the knowledge checks or you do not.
Yeah, this game has a lot of specific movement in the way that you can kind of shove the blocks in the right spots.
I'm the Cleo plus respecter of the group. Look, you fight me on that. I know you do.
Oh man, if we ever do the Cleopatra Fortune, the PlayStation 1 version, that'd be amazing to see. Is there secret tech in that game that no one knows?
I don't remember. I know, like, my memory of that game is mostly that the garbage is like a little funny, and that's all I remember about it. And the art's like really could use some work. I'm not a fan of the art, but
like the sound also, it sounds like a cheap casino game or something. It's yeah, and there's like crazy input lag too. I don't know what they did with it.
Well, nice. So it wasn't a Taito game. They contracted it out to a random developer.
Yeah, but that developer later made the Dreamcast and the second game too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
that's wild.
The same guy
that might explain why you don't like those either. And it's neither here nor there. The PlayStation or the Dreamcast version definitely feels better than the PlayStation 1.
Mm-hmm.
I can give it that, no questions. It's just interesting that every home port has differences mechanically.
Yeah.
Nothing is arcade perfect.
I sort of feel like when they made the original, they hadn't quite made up their mind on what it should be. And so each version, they're just like, what if we just tweaked a little bit, you know? What if we made the Saturn version deafening? You know, like, what if that was
a joke?
You know, like, what if it wasn't just loud enough?
Yeah, we
Saturn
should
port, my beloved.
make the amazing music really quiet and just pump up the loud block explosions.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. What if we redrew all the sprites for the PS1 port? Why? We don't know. I was just feeling that way.
Good games to Ratttz and Digi.
Thank you so much for playing, Digi. We're heading on up to winners round 2. Yep, we're watching Masa v Hot Rod. I'm gonna try my best to just sort of hop in here. Okay, we did it. Hell yeah! So we'll have graphics.
Love graphics.
I love graphics.
To me, I'm kind of happy that like Taito did that with Puzzle Bobble as well, where like it never fully congealed a singular identity as a versus game. And you end up with weird stuff like 3 and 4 just because there's not an expectation to be Puzzle Bobble 1 again. I just almost wish it was more pronounced for the window that they were doing Cleo, because Plus really only feels like the ones trying to be a wholesale different versus game.
Ooh, little poke from Rodrick. Kind of messing up part of Moss's chain form here. So, like, she's going to lose a few links here because of that poke. I don't know if it's going to save Roderick's life or not. We're going to see. He's going to be past midboard, though. Okay. So he has a little bit of cleanup to do. He's got a down stack that he has to figure out. Oh, no!
It's not happening.
Wait! Don't count him out! Oh! This is pretty typical. This is what high-level Cleo tends to look like.
I mean, leave it to Rodney to actually try neutral.
A mistake.
Yes!
Frankly, I'm like, I don't want to sugarcoat it. Like, that's a mistake.
I'm so
man.
far back on the stream here. I should jump into the Fightcade stream next time.
The Fightcade stream is a little more current.
Yeah.
Especially because the games are going to be moving fast.
I mean, set 1's already done.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you call this starting? Do you have a nickname for this one?
I don't, because they're all saved as files on my computer, and I haven't looked at it lately. I studied the openers a number of years ago, and what is Masa doing? What is she cooking? This greed does not make sense to me. Okay. Oh, wow. I've never seen that before. Just straight up, I've never seen that before. It does a pretty good grip of damage too. Rodrick is now overstacked on the mummy column.
I mean, Well's about to be open, so
okay, he's finally free, but Masa has a platform chain, and it's a pretty decent one. Yeah. So one of the mechanics of this game is that as you chain, if you chain and then you clear lines, the more links you have, it kind of juices the additional lines that you have. So if you do what's called a platform chain, where you put a 2-wide piece over the mummy well, and then you chain into it that way to give yourself an additional 2 links, that usually translates to an additional 1 to 2 lines of like mummy well garbage, which is way more valuable to you generally than overhead gem damage. So you'll see when Masa gets ahead in neutral, she might go ahead and do that. Rodrick actually has a little bit of speed ahead here, but unfortunately receiving this mummy in column 6 is actually kind of a big deal. Gonna have to find a way to get through this. Okay, he's actually chosen a much easier way to get through than I expected, but unfortunately with this damage in column 5, now this shape is connected to gems that extend into the ghost row, so Masa with lethal pressure winning game 2.
Wow.
Masa is such a down player, you know, like
she's expressed her platonic ideal as a Saturn version, just on principle of like low damage means that you can kind of extend what the ceiling of greed is worth. Like, yeah, it makes me have to start labbing even more fucked up stuff.
True.
Because this is like Puyo 1 in a sense, where like there's a hard cap on what kills. And like Puyo 1, that's just do a 5 chain and then don't die, idiot. And this game kind of at top level hits the same note, like don't overextend past exactly what you need to kill.
Yeah, exactly.
And if we're not
okay,
getting
Masa
a version
has
that
just barely lived. Send over the 6 lines.
that's 6 lines. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
I love how clean Masa's building. It's like art.
Yeah, she definitely chose a line there that was really clever, where she basically divided off her board to make sure that she would be able to reliably clear. Okay, Masa's just barely able to get this out in time. Sometimes if you receive an overhead gem damage, you may not be in a space to like return stuff. Masa's gonna stay overstacked here. I don't know if she was counting.
Oh, we did the gem line into line. Okay,
Oh, Masa, what are you doing? Oh no! Okay.
Look, Rodney needs to win at some point. It's in his contract.
It's true.
Brother has anime protagonist powers.
It's true. That is true. That's a Rodrick fact.
Is this the lore that I'm missing out on Puzzle Wednesday?
Rodney and Ratttz just can top 3 basically any game.
That's not true.
So, okay, there's like, I can count the stuff that I can beat you on like maybe 2 hands if I'm overperforming on a given night.
Maybe 2 hands. Oh my god. All right, so
where is you?
one of the cool things about this is that like if you watch your opponent's screen when you send damage, you can learn where the mummy column is like before garbage arrives. That way you can like be ready. Rodrick's got this great platform chain. Like, look at this.
I mean, how much damage is gonna? Oh, it's not gonna accept any.
And now he's like, risk, though. Now he's also like prepared to be able to retaliate here.
Oh yeah.
Masa's hitting harder.
She is hitting pretty hard. But unfortunately, she has to downstack a little bit in order to create a chain.
I mean, it seems mutual.
I don't think this chain is going to work how Rodrick thinks it's going to work.
I mean, he still gets 3 lines off of it.
Yeah, it's just that... Oh, okay, never mind.
2-player 1.
Oof.
Yo, let's go. Run back. Masa, I don't think Rodrick is going to go with a 3-0 run back, but you know, stranger things have happened. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. Just straight up. I do not know this one. Masa's acting like she knows. But I think she's making it up. I don't think that... Oh, she's not making it up. What the fuck? What the hell? Taste it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm losing it.
Ready,
I'm losing it, Juicey. Not even her final form, says chat.
I don't know what to tell you. You were the like, I want to close with Cleo. I'm like, okay.
I love this game more than anything.
No, that's fair.
I just think it's
Masa
great.
was the one. Masa found us through this game and like a little bit of TGM, but her YouTube was just dedicated to converting Fightcade replays to this. There's fucking hundreds of videos.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
So if anyone has been prepared for the past 3 years,
So glad that there's now a whole new world of Cleopatra Fortune sickos.
Alrighty. Masa's looking pretty poised here, and Rodrick looks very dead.
One player, one.
Congratulations, Masa. You've shown me yet another opener that I will copy. I'm very happy to copy your homework. Looking forward to
the final exam.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know it.
Alright. Now for my match. I don't need to react. Okay, I'm gonna beat myself.
I think she's talking to me. I think she thinks it's a waste of time for me to react because she knows that I'm here. So feel free to challenge me, or I can challenge you if you make yourself available. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. And we'll just wait until Juicey gets to spectate, and then you can tap down to exit and then hit start. You got your eyeball. Good luck, have fun.
Oh, yep.
All right, I'm in.
Ready, go.
Okay, yeah, no, tiling works on replay. That's crazy.
I've forgotten this opening.
That's kind of what I feel like just needs to happen is we're not going to get past knowledge check. Sona's got centerboard option. We're going to get at least away with a decent 4-chain here. And we're not so overstacked that either player can't get the well, but Ratttz has a lot more real estate here. Managed to get the plug. Little bit of a weird overhang before Persona can access the mummy well, but it's not out of the realm possibility either. Takes placement well, and oh my god. That's kind of airtight. So Ratttz, in effort to distract you, how often does taking the lesser opening to kind of throw your opponent off work out? Like, you know,
Very rarely.
it's not a land maker, never go for the platinum structure sort of thing.
No, there are definitely some starts where you should at least consider it, especially if your opponent is playing slower than you. But usually the thing is that, like, if you're playing faster, like, you could just kill them. Like,
we're gonna hope that this kills on Persona's side. Oh, that's gonna be a hell of a rubber band. So we're kind of in the mummy well neutral.
One.
No.
I just moved it to the right. I could have lived.
Yep.
I forgot what column it was.
I mean, considering your opponent has researched this many more times, you're scrapping just fine.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Because, like, playing in brackets otherwise feels like a book report that I didn't actually write.
Oh my god. That's great.
Yo, we just perfect farming out here.
We play out
There's-
here.
I mean, respectable. Does that do anything for versus mode though? Ooh.
I wish it did. I would like to see the art.
No, you're not getting that today.
Mr. Taito, if you're watching, please patch that in.
Jonathan Taito, please.
I do a little greed. Just a taste.
Just a smack roll.
Oh,
Okay, okay. We have the mummy well slightly plugged up on Personasama. Gap's not a friend there.
Player
once
one.
again, forgot what column it was.
Ready, go.
I'm not surprised, like, it's so easy to lose track of shit in the key of the moment here. I can't believe you would count columns.
Me count?
Yeah.
I can't. I've never counted.
It goes 1, 2, 3, stack. Soccer.
Incredible.
I got it.
I think I can just do that.
Columns 97.
Incredible.
At least with the Puyo joke on that, I have plausible deniability until around 5.
Mm-hmm.
Was not paying attention.
No, but plugged up with no gem there, so Mummy Well is gonna be a time. There's still an out here. We get into it. Fortunately, another couple of steps to downstack here, and Ratttz is setting murder damage.
2-player-1.
Even if you had played those next couple moves airtight, you're dead.
Rest in peace.
I do not remember this one, but cool blue gems.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay. We honestly basically shared the same brain cell on this opener, except Ratttz did it on center and right column on top of it.
Ooh.
It is not too late for Persona to get out of this, but we're going to be very mindful with. Oh, wait.
Ah.
If it didn't, oh, it was so close. That would have come back hard.
Ready, go.
Moss is yelling at me in the chat because I didn't steal her homework hard enough.
That sounds like something she would say. Yes.
Sometimes I'm just counting. Like if I, like on some boards, I'm just like, yep, I just know how many I'm supposed to put here, and then I just do the thing.
Ratttz just choosing
Oh.
to stop playing. We're going to accept. No, this.
1-player-1.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we draw a little blood here? Okay.
Finally got one.
Ready, go.
Don't worry, that's how I felt all night in this.
Did I take a nap there? No, I wanted to accept some garbage.
Like that's a big part of it. You can absolutely rubber band back everything you get hit with.
Did I get the piece I want, please?
No.
Did I get the piece I want, please? There it is.
Have you considered no, shut up.
Have you considered no shut up?
Okay. Good stream, everyone. Bye.
Oh, brother.
Got caught by that.
Player 1.
Yeah, if you're
Alright, that's a
overstacked
4.
over the mummy column, it's just good night.
It's like that's
GG's.
GG's.
Thanks for playing. I I can't believe stream chat would heckle me. I can't believe the top seed would heckle me. You know, that's just. And she was like, I'm actually number 2.
Have you considered that
it's time for upcoming events?
You deserve it? No. Yeah, sure.
Oh, well, that's
upcoming
great because
events.
I have some great upcoming events for you at home. If you would like to play cool puzzle brackets, I got a bunch of them coming up. January 8th, playing Puzzle Bobble 3, also a Taito F3 game. We're playing with mirror rules. So on your first game, you're going to be playing either a Bob or you're going to pick a character that you and your opponent will share. And then whoever loses that match going to pick the next character for both players to play. And all the characters, they don't play, they all play identically, rather they send different damage to your opponents. So basically whoever's better at playing the damage patterns are going to be the ones who will advance. This is a really great way to balance games that have unbalanced character drop tables, like very unique ones. And this game is no different from any of those. So we hope that you enjoy Puzzle Bobble 3 January 8th. January 10th, a Puzzle Wednesday on a Friday. We have Hack Match. This is a homebrew puzzle game by Zachtronics from their Shenzhen IO game their Exapunks game of the same name. This is a bit like Money Idol or Magical Drop 3, except your little jester is a little robot instead, and he can only hold one piece at a time instead of infinity pieces. However, you have a swap in place mechanic that's really unique and gives you a lot more control than you would expect without being able to hold very many pieces. And the objective is to clear as many pieces as you can and send garbage over to your opponent. If you make a double wall of garbage, your opponent's basically dead. It's a really neat game, and I think you'll really enjoy that. We're playing that on Fightcade, but you can grab your copy of the ROM at Zachtronics.itch.io. January 15th, the following Wednesday, we have Polymino. This game is available right now on Steam in early access. Recently, a netplay feature was added with its own unique take on delay netcode. Now, you hear delay, you might be scared. You're like, I don't want my inputs delay. The inputs are not delayed. It's the state is delayed. Much like if you've played Tetris 99, a game like that where the states are not perfectly synced, but you have your own like cordoned off game state. That's the sort of netcode that we're dealing with here, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Polymino is a panel game where garbage falls from the top of the screen, and you have to shoot the garbage to explode it into pieces. And every clear that you make shoots projectiles in different directions. You use them to break up the garbage. It's really neat, really unique, and I think you'll really, vibes. Yeah, it really does. So I think you'll enjoy that. Now we don't have a Puzzle Wednesday the following week because we will be at Frosty Faustings. Basically, the entire admin and a whole bunch of the staff are going to be out in Lombard, Illinois, to go play some video games. We're even running a side tournament in the BYOC area. So if you'd like to play some puzzle games, not on the internet for once, not on the internet, then you can join us at the Westin at Lombard, Illinois, at Frosty Faustings, 17, as I recall correctly. So even if you don't have, you could definitely just get a pass and show up. You don't have to. I have to fly out there. It's like a whole ordeal.
Same.
But we'll see you out there. The following Wednesday, January 28th, we have Oh My God. And oh my God, this game is a little bit strange. If you like columns, and you're like, what if my piece was a snake? That is this video game. And it sure is, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you control the pieces like a little snake. There's a little snake. You move it around. You have a soft drop button that'll just drop your whole snake for you. Because you're putting down something like 5 to 9 pieces at a time, your board is extremely volatile. You can make all sorts of chains, and the way damage is calculated in this game is that big clears, if I remember correctly, big clears add to the length of your opponent's snake, and chain links send overhead garbage. And it's not uncommon to increase your opponent's snake to something like 8 or 9 pieces. And if they're not making consistent clears every time they put a piece down, their board just fills up like immediately. There are a few mechanics to give you a little edge. You know, like there's like these flashing all board piece clear items that'll help you out. But it's still a pretty technical, pretty interesting game, and I think you'll really enjoy it. It's by Atlas. They made puzzle games at one point. Can you believe that? No. Well, Ratttz all, folks. That's gonna be it. We're gonna be heading on back to the game capture zone, and our hardworking TOs, Masa and Note, gonna be handing off some stream match calls. We're heading on over to the losers bracket. Losers round 2 to go see Persona play against Ardrox.
Okay.
So Ardrox is a Brazilian player.
Play against Digi.
Do it. You will? So Ardrox is a Brazilian player. He plays in a pretty significant percentage of our brackets. Just, you know, there's a bracket, he's in it. It's just that simple. But you never know quite what his power level is going to be. So I'm really interested to see how he's going to be taking to Cleopatra Fortune. I don't know if he's played before, but he's already won a game to advance to losers round 2. So
yeah, that's awesome when people are
definitely
whatever's going on.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to get people to motivated to play because the lobby is like empty all the time. So it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy of like, well, I don't want to play this game that nobody plays. It's like, well, I mean, like that's part of the problem, you know. I think you'd be part of the solution by playing more Cleo. We're getting into it. We have this big split well here situation going on. This is kind of an annoying thing to deal with. Ardrox definitely scheming on some chains here. I like what I'm seeing. Oh yeah, send that damage over, please. This overhead damage from Persona it definitely destroys Ardrox's second chain, but does not prevent him from downstacking. He needs to open up his mummy well. Meanwhile, Persona is already ready to play a little bit of neutral. His well has been opened up, and now that he's fired off some overhead gem damage, Ardrox is going to have to put another block down, downstack. Oh no, now he's overstacked over his mummy well once again. Can Persona find the remaining pressure necessary to kill Ardrox before Ardrox is able to send some of this garbage back? Ardrox taking a very conservative line here, opting to downstack instead. But we've overstacked! No, you can't do that! No. You are very dead. Good night. Yeah, as soon as I saw that Ardrox did not enclose the gem on the platform on the right side, I was like, oh no, it's all over. Alrighty, we're making the little house in the middle of our house. A great chain from Ardrox, okay. Persona looks poised. Persona clearing a line once he realizes where the mummies are going to be spawning, which is some great reactions. We eat a little bit of our chain, but it's not a big deal because it lets us live. And Ardrox is looking really uncomfortable all of a sudden. Needs to find a way. Okay, we're enclosing, but now with this gem down in the mummy column, he has to sit through multiple animations. So that's one of the big things about downstacking in this game, is that the clearing animation is forever long, right? It's like incredibly long. So at the higher levels, what you'll see is that you'll see people clearing with their pieces upside down, or they'll discard the gems off onto the board rather than stick it into their well. So that way they can downstack and watch only one clear animation instead of two. And they can downstack much faster. All right. This pattern's pretty straightforward. You just stack gems over where the mummies are. Not a big deal. Persona clearing off the first layer. You do have to be careful on this level, because if your opponent sends too much, it doesn't matter if you have like the correct chain form or something. You are just going to perish. And Persona has decided we are downstacking. I would like to live. Big fan of living. Oh, but there's overhead damage from Ardrox, spoiling the shape pretty effectively, I feel like. There's no way. Yeah. He's double these 1x2 pieces for Persona, preventing him from downstacking. You know, Ardrox looking pretty comfortable.
Pressing the wrong buttons here.
You're pressing the wrong buttons. There's only one.
I mean, I'm holding the wrong button down.
Oh, sure. All right, building another little house. No big deal. Oh, Ardrox is a funny little chain. I don't know what that does for him, but I'm glad that he's trying. Okay, Persona has a really interesting chain where the gem clears at the end of the chain as an additional link. Fortunately, now we're overstacked over our mummy column. Ardrox in a similar boat. He actually has to clear 3 lines. Actually, a minimum of 2 lines before he'd be able to start downstacking. But with all of this stuff on his board, Persona only had to send the 2 lines to end Ardrox game. Alrighty. Ooh. Okay, we have a lot of discarding from Persona. I don't hate this. Okay, we're gonna chain pretty cleanly. Ardrox looking a little uncomfortable, but he does manage to downstack 2 lines, and you know, 2 lines is sometimes all you need to live. Persona once again with the follow-up. The gem clears at the end of the chain. Very interesting. I really like that. Persona's almost to the mummy well. And Ardrox looking uncomfortable. Technically not dead until he placed that piece in column 2. Now he's super dead. Oh yeah.
One player, one. Congratulations.
Yeah, unfortunately the ghost row giveth and the ghost row taketh away. If you fence off, basically when you're approaching top board, you really need to start closing off the shape, starting from the edges, moving towards the middle. So that way, you don't kill yourself as you're trying to close the shape off. Okay.
Listen, I don't know what I'm doing here.
You're doing great. That's what you're doing. I'm trying to follow Ardrox's board decision here. I guess he's just clearing his whole board. You know what? That's fair. Valid, even. Okay. Ardrox building a platform and then destroying it without a chain. But it's totally fine because Persona is still overstacked by a single block. And now, because that shape is connected to this mummy, he's going to actually have to clear 2 lines, accidentally holding down.
That's my, yeah, that's every round so far.
I mean, there's no sound to let you know that a piece is spawned. I would say the piece lock for the pieces are pretty ambiguous. Like, after you put the piece down, when does piece lock end? Right?
Whenever you want it to.
Whenever you want it to. How are you doing, Juicey?
I'm still alive.
You still alive? Let's go. That's huge.
Yeah. So thank you.
All right, Ardrox. Needs to cover up this mummy before... Okay, we connected it to a shape we didn't really want to. But we still only need a single line. Ooh, buddy, we're taking a big risk here. Because even if he clears this overstack, he still has to enclose the shape. And Persona may be sending damage any second now. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, my God, Ardrox, you are killing me. I am dying. You terrify me.
You're dying of joy. What's the problem?
Oh, Persona's downstack is so clean. It's so easy. Oh my god. We're just sending it over. Meanwhile, Ardrox. Oh, okay,
no.
wait, no. Oh god.
No.
One player, one.
Persona. Now on match point. Ardrox would love to threaten. Would absolutely would love to threaten a comeback here. Any moment. Okay, I mean, Persona doing up. Oh, go ahead.
I think the consistent thing with Ardrox is like he will swing hard, but if there's mid game and cleanup, that's usually where the struggle happens. A lot of his builds can end up with a lot of chaff to navigate once the big first interaction is done.
Sure.
Good games.
GG's. Alrighty. We have a Rodrick v Juicey match.
Oh, fuck. You sure?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy. Man, welcome to the jungle, dude. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
How do I watch this match in Fightcade? Sorry, you have to teach me here.
So when you see the match go up, you right-click on the name of the match and you hit spectate.
All right.
And you'll want to do it.
Also works.
You want to do it as quickly as, like, as soon as they're in match. Do that because this game is very funny and you won't get graphics if you don't do it fast enough.
I'm hanging on the dip switch screen so everyone gets good-looking graphics the rest of the time.
Yay, graphics!
We got our two eyeballs there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The Q confuses me so much. Yeah, I don't really...
My brain defaults to P1Q every time, and then I get a piece that I don't think I have, and I die for it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That is another thing that I think Plus ends up grappling with better.
Yeah.
Ready, go.
So
Almost like
I'm gonna tell you my strats right now. I'm looking at his homework in real time.
That's funny. That's unironically hilarious.
That's the only way I know to beat him. And clearly...
how's it working out for you, bud?
Oh my god! Clearly I cannot forge his signature very well.
Oh my god.
Go.
Never change, buddy. You know, never change.
So here, like, what's your first instincts? Because for me, it'd just be making a roof on everything.
So the concept is you look at, you know, if you imagine you only look at the blocks on the bottom, right? And then you count after you put the roof on, how many blocks are going to be remaining. In this case, it'll be 3. And so you want to make sure that there are roughly 3 blocks in every column from left to right. And ideally, they're all there as you chain one by one, nice and neat. Rodrick's going for a platform chain at top board. That is optimistic, but you know what? Juicey is not fast enough to punish him, so... Oh, we're firing back and forth here.
Oh, we got a match here. Oh.
I don't know for how long.
Well, Rodrick immediately returns to greeting, so... But he manages to live. He does not choke.
Congratulations, 2 player.
Generally not. Oh, only putting one credit in the machine. What are you doing, Rodney?
Ready, go.
Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful mummy field.
There was a greed for this level where you like discard, you make like a little chute on one side. But I don't know that it's actually worth. Sometimes I just go to neutral and I'm just like, you know what? This is just what we're doing today.
Oh, Juicey making that beautiful tower.
Oh yeah.
We agreed.
Rodrick used to play like that all the time, actually, is he would just keep a tower of gems in whatever he thought his mummy column would be. It doesn't always work out, but like it's not bad. Rodrick has an overstack in like the most uncomfortable place. Okay, he's managed to find his way out at least. Oh, he didn't actually. I lied. He didn't ×2. Now he's got an overstack in the mummy column. We're gonna see if Juicey is able to capitalize on all of this. Rodrick's almost out.
I'm gonna say yes.
He looks very dead. Oh yeah, let's go.
I need this.
Listen, I need to put something on the scoreboard. I've been bullied. I've been beaten up.
Everyone makes fun of me. I know he doesn't mess up often.
My lunch money gone. All my apes.
I win on his off chances.
Oh my god.
Not on his best days.
The rare jewel clear.
Yeah, the gem line's like a really cool mechanic that you don't see terribly often. I think there's one board where it comes up and never again.
I mean, they teach you it in the puzzle mode, but yeah, I've never actually used it often in playing the game.
I tried the puzzle mode on the PlayStation 1 and I'm terrible at it.
Brutal. Okay, Rodrick. Big platform chain.
Oh no!
Overstacked in the mummy column, but Juicey appears unaware and also very dead.
I'm just saying it should have the pack attack mechanic where if there's an open spot, you can just dash over to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't deserve to die for being overstacked.
I mean, if you don't have anything in the ghost row, you can just dash over to it.
I didn't. I just died.
Why do you? No, I don't believe you.
Why would you throw me under the bus like this?
It's very easy. You're surprisingly.
That's not why. That's just what you're doing.
Either you're surprisingly lightweight, or I'm surprisingly strong. But you know that bus is coming, buddy. Speaking of the bus, I mean, Rodrick's got a lot of shit. Like you gotta figure something out here.
Oh, well, paid off.
Okay, no.
Okay, what's the plan here? Oh my god.
Whoa.
Okay,
oh, no.
Wait. Let's go.
Oh.
No. Wait. Wait. Hold up. No, wrong.
Yes.
What do you mean wrong? I'm alive.
Incredible.
Wait, he can downstack? Yo, he's in it?
Yo.
Rodrick's overstacked. Rodrick has to find a way. Oh, he's okay. Rodrick's almost free. He's got this weird overhang.
It's open.
Juicey is downstacking like the wind here. What is he doing? Why is Juicey doing this? Okay. All right, good.
Oh.
If I just didn't press anything,
Oh
he might have died.
Oh. What happened?
No.
Congratulations.
I did the thing where I just stacked on the mummies. I'm like, that's gonna clear. No.
Buddy, I'm so sorry. The mummies, they need treasure. They're very sad.
Look, I work
You also
somewhat
need
regular
treasure,
9 to
you know?
5. What treasure do I have?
Yeah, where's my treasure?
Do you think the mummies actually fit into the sarcophagi? Like, are they jealous that they're not inside the golden?
Oh, that's true. Actually, I hadn't thought of
What's
that.
the deep lore here?
Yeah, I guess they can't
like-
sleep if you don't give them a sarcophagi.
Yeah.
It's just
Look at
party
baby
time
nap.
all the time.
Why are they so small? Are they children? Like, what's up with the baby ones?
Oh, that's true.
That's rough.
They're just really short. They're just short kings.
All right, Rodney, I know you're getting big chain there, but I need you to just die.
Juicy, you are extremely dead.
Oh.
I noticed.
Yeah, how are you gonna close that when you can't even see the end of the left side?
To play out.
I'm in the bargaining phase.
Ready, go.
Oh my god. This is like candy to me. You know that?
Yeah? How so?
It's such a delight.
Are you gonna
All right.
specify what?
I'm
I mean,
specifying
it's just-
that Rodrick needs to find a way to deal with this overstack really quick. No, that deletes the thing, and now you're screwed. All right. What's Juicy doing? Juicy's got these 1x2 pieces that he doesn't quite know what to... Oh, actually, this is fine.
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
All right, now he just needs to, yep. Do it again. Hell yeah. No? Okay, there we go. Whew. Now we're overstacked in the... Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. He's just gaming.
Well, you got the well open.
Rodrick's managed to find a platform chain, and Juicy... Okay, so Juicy is...
dying.
Yeah,
I'm dying.
I'm sorry, bud, but...
I thought I could orient it horizontal in there, and no.
To play out.
Yeah.
You got greedy there.
Heck.
Congratulations.
GG's.
To play out.
GG's.
Planned too early.
I appreciate the greed. This game definitely contains a lot of, like... But one more. But one more. All right, we're going
Can't believe people
over...
bet on my downfall.
Going over to winners finals. Me versus Masa in a 1st to 5.
Wow, what do we got?
If you look at our friggin' match history, you may notice that I haven't won one of these in a while.
You know what? Masa says she loses all the time against you.
Oh, are we playing FT3 all the way? We are playing FT3 all the way. What am I doing?
I think so.
No, if I recall
we've run
correctly,
into a lot of this ran way too long this year.
I seem to remember our FT5s take about half an hour, maybe 20 minutes. And that's why we did FT3 all the way.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
You're good with that?
You
All
can,
right.
you can play your sicko sets after we're done.
Oh, incredible.
Wait, so what is the Deep Lore? Do you guys? What's your specific specialities? You would say if you're a hyper.
Oh, so
Other else?
Masa knows the openings pretty cold. Like, and she's also developed a number of opening strategies that are just nightmarish. And she's also very consistent at doing it. I was the one who developed the like platform over the mummy well kind of attack angle. And I feel like I love doing that, and I also love playing like mad fast. Are you joining the spectating, or did you have a match that was called? I only have one eyeball in here.
I'm in.
You're
man.
in? Oh really? I only got the one.
Alright.
See, 2 on the bottom for me.
Huh.
Oh wait. Oh, I guess maybe a decent because I'm just at the Taito screen. Try again.
And now I got 2 eyeballs.
There we are. I was gonna say you can let the title screen play out. I'm not gonna complain.
Oh, but I don't have graphics anymore. It's like the old days.
Yeah. God. I didn't properly check how that it was gonna do that in spectating that night. I was like, oh, the game's just gonna look like trash tonight.
Kind of a nice minimal aesthetic though. When we got a perfect clear.
It surprisingly works, but you know, some people like maximalists. You gotta really be able to tell what animal's in the background there. I think it's maybe a giraffe. I can't tell.
Ooh.
How are you already dead? How did that work?
Yeah, what happened? Looked like it was even. Oh,
That was...
It's out of it. That's incredible.
I don't know how she accounted for Ghost Row that well. It's crazy.
Playing with her third eye open.
Not uncommon. But also that didn't really do a lot to, you know, move the needle in terms of damage. I still don't entirely remember how damage calculation works in this.
So on average, if you 2-chain into a single line clear, you'll send one unit of line damage.
Mm-hmm.
But chain links mostly improve overhead gem damage.
Okay. I was gonna say, is it like more weighted to chain or line clear? Or that just independent of each other?
They're
chessboard
independent of each other. I'm in trouble here.
I mean, this one is... You kind of have to have the same brain cell to solve this one. You can just greed a little bit more and hope that pressure kills, but... Checkerboard Mummy is kind of nasty.
Yeah. Just have to do so much work to clear it.
Masa's way too good at remembering out-of-board piece placement. Like, calm down. It's... Still dies for it, but also calm down.
Still very impressive to see it. See it close off the screen.
Ready, go.
Oh, crap.
Here we go. This is a nice and open starting round. When there's predetermined ones like this, do you think there's still room for player creativity, player expression?
I think...
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say yes. I think the biggest thing that this could use, and I think Plus ended up doing, was you need to weight how damage is useful, and if there's a more opportune time to go for like line or versus overhead damage, or just any mitigating factors there. Like going to another Taito thing, I think Landmaker does a really good balancing act of pokes can kill you just as easily as like optimal big moves. Or like there's a bunch of level starts that are designed to be platinums where you can just do your big move and do the TOD. But if you're screen watching and like doing a good poke, you can absolutely make it that your opponent will never get the chance.
I'm very impressed that both players have been mirroring each other almost up until this point. Oh, then Ratttz a little bit slower.
I had a I put my platform in the wrong row. Like it was on top of another block. And so I wasn't able to clear the platform, and then I would just die. Which, I mean...
It's just... Damage, like max damage is so high in this that...
Oops.
Unfortunately, effectively pressing a medium button is not going to ever be worth not spending all your resources on your main attack. Honestly, I'd love to see more of what the PlayStation 1 has to offer if it wasn't like fucking feeling like 4 frames of latency right out the gate.
Yeah.
Because I assume with the home ports, they had to have assumed somewhere in development that the original arcade you just hit too hard for free. That's also kind of a through line Dreamcast as well.
You were saying that the first player has an advantage playing, or I missed out on what you were saying, or Ratttz was saying?
If you are both in the same like TOD checkmate situation, player 1 always dies last.
Oh, interesting.
So if you are doing the same move, the same strat, same everything, it does not matter. It has a player one bonus.
Like what's going on right here?
Basically, if they were airtight and they did it on the same-ish frame timing, that's Rattz's game.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful close by Masa. So satisfying to see all these gems just enclosed perfectly and disappear. It's like cleaning a house.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, this is kind of like watching a TAS.
Oh, a jewel clear. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
So
Oh
typical.
Masa showing off that knowledge.
There is a certain joy just being able to run something completely random. There's always at least one person prepared to, like, crack it open sideways.
Mm. The sickos come out.
Puzzle Bobble has always had a revolving door of like, oh, I played this growing up. This is my moment to shine. And they come in and decimate completely. It's like, and it's always a different verse. Like, oh, I played Puzzle Pirates on Steam. Oh, I played Bubble Pop on Neopets. And fuck.
All those
They're
skills
good.
left over?
Pretty much.
How are they gonna close it off? Oh,
I think
there it goes.
Ratttz had to take a bit of a less optimal choice there just to stay in the running. But we have a couple of weird gaps on Masa's side that might be punishable. Not punishable. Simply never die.
Beautiful recovery by Masa.
There's still... oh. Never mind. I was going to say there's still the problem of that one gap in column 2, but no, we just tucked that in place and didn't have it.
You sure about that? I don't know about that. Oh, never mind. He's good.
Wow.
Oh no. Oh no! Was there too many to climb over?
I guess so. Same thing if you just like overstacked in 4, even in Ghost Row, then you doesn't matter, you just die. So Masa on match point here. I'm gonna save a question till we're out of winners finals here because you know, you can't ask the person playing the game for needless trivia until it's done.
I love needless trivia.
That's great. Focus on your game.
I want to point out that Notester says that the level start spells CMP, which is short for Cleopatra.
Is that true?
100% true.
Okay, Masa. We accept one line, and greed pays off. Whatever.
Oh, beautiful.
Funny thing is, depending on how Ratttz handles this could be a Masa still can lose situation.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Okay, so my future vision is telling me that things are not good.
Oh.
And my regular vision is telling me that things are not good now.
Oh no, Ratttz.
That's fine. GG's.
GG.
So, does this game have a power on sequence for like what levels you get?
If you mash fat. Oh wait, what have I done? Nothing. Ignore me. You are. I think you're more likely to see one of the. There's a couple starts that are more common if it's your first game on a credit, if I recall correctly. But there aren't. It cycles pretty. There's no predictable power on pattern in the same way that there's like the Tetris, the Sega Tetris seed.
Yeah, Block Seed having the same fucking seed if you press continue instead of full restarting.
Isn't that so beautiful? Isn't that such an... It's kind of an incredible feature. I just wish that you could get through the counter a little bit faster.
Took half a bracket for us to notice that.
Oh, Juicey, what were you gonna ask?
No, that was the question about like how common, or like there's some power on pattern games like Naomi Sega Tetris where we had the entire bracket, you play through the same 4 or 5 seeds. And I was wondering, at least, like, is there some layer of randomness on what you actually draw as your starter levels?
Mm-hmm.
Which, good. If it was maybe that studyable, I would feel bad, but it still feels like you're getting a pop quiz element to it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to play against Rodney. I'm sorry.
That is true. We're heading on over to loser semis between Rodrick and Persona. Rodrick has definitely played the video game before. Like,
Maybe
he definitely knows some stuff. But I would not call him like a Cleo mega nerd. Like, he just likes Cleo. So as soon as the match begins, we'll put it up on screen for you.
I challenged Rodrick. That's not working. I'll try again.
He may have had to step away. I don't know what's going on. He may be AFK and just did not change, or he fell asleep. Rodrick has a bad habit of falling asleep, like with Fightcade open, and he's like looking to play or whatever. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I want to play with Rodrick. And then I'm like,
I sometimes challenge him during work hours.
Yeah. You're just like, he's definitely not here. There's no way he's here. I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, I see 2 eyeballs. Can we get this rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe playing in your sleep is the optimal strat in puzzle games. Because imagine how good you would get.
What?
Like, if you could play in your sleep.
I don't know. At that point, I'm just thinking I'm delirious.
Ready, go.
I mean, look. If we want to talk legitimacy here, we have some real shared brain cell moments here. At least in the first 8 moves.
Sure. Persona twice. Oh, okay. Oh, we're fine. Never mind.
The joint or the axis of rotation on the vertical, like 3 vertical piece is always going to throw me off because you can't just dash its corner and then press rotate.
No, this game, the people who made it, they clearly did not play Tetris. You know what I mean? Like,
they still probably did.
Yeah, I don't feel like it informed how they wrote anything, honestly.
Oh, yeah. But it was... Look, everyone played Sega Tetris in Japan. You can't not notice it.
Rodrick's looking a little dead here.
He's way too many moves to... Oh. He almost still opened it up at top board. That was kind of nutty.
Ready, go.
Okay.
Oh, we're making a little house? Okay.
No.
Okay.
There's the poke. That's not going to ruin Rodney's life.
No, he looks pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
And there's no overhead gem damage to stop him from down stacking. Though he does have to... I take it back. He actually will need to clear multiple rows here in order to get this mummy in column 1. And all Persona looking pretty comfortable. Thinking about a platform chain question mark? No. We're down stacking to remove this platform now.
Okay. Pauses for a second. Doesn't do the illegal move over the mummies.
Yeah. Now Rodrick's overstacked in column 7. And needs to downstack and remove this mummy in column 1. He's almost
the
out.
illegal. Okay. We're catching in big.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the illegal mummy has been one of the biggest killers in like everything except for Winners Finals.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I sort of wonder how this game would play if you didn't have the mummy shoot and you had like cheese instead, or like Tetris.
Yeah, I feel like trying to downstack is already a huge challenge in this game. That I would not want it to be like Swiss cheese style completely.
PlayStation has cheese damage apparently.
Right. I'll need to boot up the Dreamcast version again. It's been like half a year. Okay, so we got center mummy well. Both players honestly in a pretty good place to just kind of do a little tanky Sendy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rodrick looks pretty comfortable here. Oh, he's greeting heavily. I don't know if he counted.
We love the great rubber band wars of 2024.
Yeah. Oh, Persona had hooked.
No, that was probably a or like a horizontal piece that overhung there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Beautiful field of mummies.
Yeah, we're just covering it up. Nobody has any goofy chain for this level. There is one, but like it doesn't. It just accelerates you to mid game. Like who cares? It don't matter.
Right, this is the non-TOD level that Masa was talking about.
Yeah. Rodrick was able to do a little bit of tanky Sendy here. Looking pretty good.
Provided he actually... Okay.
He's fine.
Okay. He's fine. Haha, funny. All clears don't do anything in this, do they?
No.
Tragic.
It's a little sad.
Okay. Oh my god, that was so close with how much Rodney's threatening right now.
Yeah. I love the one after the other into the mummy shoot. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Ready, go.
I will say this, and I don't think enough games do it, but like, man, I love it how fast a clip this game plays.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not just saying that because Warriors Woods ran 4 hours again last night.
Yeah.
Or Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
There's something important to just, okay, decision, let's play another.
Oh yeah. I am
sorry about Woods again. That's not one's fault.
I'm so huge into the game ends. Do you have any idea?
Same.
That's so good. Oh. Rodrick has decided to go for a platform chain here, but Persona is...
That's a choice.
Yeah, Rodrick has to bail because like it's just not viable here.
It doesn't add anything. Also, Moss, the magical routing is we need to not do first 3 for finals anymore. I feel like that's pretty reasonable.
Oh my god, Persona living at top board.
Okay.
Okay. I'm doing a little bit of discarding.
We do have the column 4 gap, that column 5, but again, I don't think it's that bad. And at worst, it's it's tuckable. You can rotate in there and be like, dang, it's like.
Yeah, there is a very funny rotation you can do there that looks really janky when you do it.
Oh yeah, Masa did it during your Winners Finals set.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks terrible. Like the piece just The gem just like mysteriously disconnects and it's just like, I'm falling now. You're like, what are you doing, bud? Like,
oh, we're just rubber band warring this one hard.
oh yeah. Persona will have to deal with this overhead gem damage eventually, but
I mean,
no.
Okay.
This mummy platform's so bad. Okay. All right, we're fine.
We're out.
Okay.
Oh my
thank God.
That was.
The board is trashed, but you know,
Living is living.
living is living. You said it, brother.
Okay. I am totally breathing. You're the one that's not breathing right now.
You're not breathing.
Okay, we did the bad thing. We placed over the mummy, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It actually is not over yet.
It's
What the hell?
100% over. It's 100%
No.
over.
No, you need to chill.
No, it's over.
Oh my god!
It's so over.
Oh. Did you enjoy my show?
Yeah, it was
That
very
was-
funny.
That was fucking great.
Players one.
Oh my god, I love this game. It's just so funny. It's just so funny and so good.
Wait, was that game or is there one more? Oh, there's one more.
No, you still got one more. I can see why you might feel like it's done, but no, you got to get back in there.
Throwing me back into puzzle trenches.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
What the hell is Rodrick cooking? What the hell is that? Like,
He's just gonna make a vertical line. What's the problem?
that's not a thing.
It sounds to me like you just have not tried it yet.
Oh my god. Whatever.
Who's gonna have egg on their face when
Oh.
I am the first person to make the first vertical line in Cleopatra Fortune?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Oh, but now
No,
we're
why is-
okay.
Oh,
Oh, he
Why
doesn't
didn't it-
see it. No. Okay, wait.
Why didn't it
Wait.
play?
Oh. So
Yeah,
the
of course.
overhead gem damage connected the shape on the left. Oh,
Go.
what a heartbreaker. That's why, like, when you get gem damage, you're just like, oh, this shit doesn't matter. Like, I just enclose it and it's gone. Like, what do you mean? It's like ineffectual until it does that to you, and then you're like, all of my apes gone.
Always with the apes.
Ooh. Okay, Persona's going for a platform chain here.
yeah.
Okay. We actually get an additional link here. Very cool.
Oh, okay. Hell
Let's
yeah.
go! Huge.
I still love you, Rodney, but also hell yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, get dumped on, but affectionately.
Get dumped on. What the hell is this? This is not
That's
a
a lot
thing.
of greed to get the mummy in the exact opposite column.
This is not a thing. This is the friggin' contraption, the doohickey. Alright.
Oh man, I love Gundam though.
The mechanism. Do love a doohickey. Yeah, thank you, chat. Alright. Persona does have...
Chains.
Ooh, we could have had
Not
like
bad.
multiple links on that if we were doing something really spicy, but thank God we weren't, because we like living. Yo, clear the over.
Okay,
I didn't
okay,
expect
okay.
that to clear. We're gonna do a little bit of overstacking. This 1x2 in column 2 for Persona is really problematic. Like he won't be able to form a platform chain at all until that's gone.
Nah, we're just firing. And you
Yeah.
know what? Fair enough.
Okay.
Now we're finally paying for our crimes a little bit, but the well's open. We're good.
Okay.
Lifeguards on standby. Rodney gets the platform chain. That's
Yeah.
we're accepting damage fine.
Ooh, Rodrick did the wrong thing, but
no, we are not accepting damage fine.
Congratulations.
GG's.
GG's. Congratulations.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on 4th Persona.
We'll gladly accept it. My Cleopatra Fortune 4.
Oh yeah. We're heading over to losers finals. Got the round thing set up.
Yeah.
Oh, challenge to Hot Rod canceled. What do you mean? 53, but
Why'd you do that?
why'd you do that?
Why did you do that?
Why did you do that?
Why are you blaming me?
Why'd you do that?
I just noticed that the losers rounds are called Zenopia's
Yeah.
round. Great lore going on here. For the Cleopatra Fortunes in the chat, Zenopia is the rival character in the second game.
Ready, go.
Okay.
Here we go. A beautiful little, it's almost like a golf tee, the way that little center gem is placed.
Yeah. Rodney is... people that play fast in this are nutty to me because I cannot just get over how slidey the actual lock frames are.
Yeah, they're really weird.
But thank you for validating me at least.
They're just really strange feeling.
I feel like they're more slippery on Fightcade than playing a single player. Might just be me.
I mean, there's probably a combination of truth of that and just, you know, playing offline is going to always inherently feel a little bit cleaner.
Mm-hmm. Ratttz in a tough spot. Keeps getting that upper left pressure.
She keeps getting out, though, at least. Like, every time that's about 1 or 2 free open spaces, we're still in there just tackling the well a little bit. But that does give Rodney the chance to greed and platform chain here, potentially. Nah, he's just doing the elevator. So we got a couple layers of chains once that goes down.
Two-player one.
Look, I will take credit for the elevator during our very first bracket of that, where like it was around grand finals where people started noticing that you could just kind of stack over the mummy well and rubber band it harder. But also,
It always seems
Lord,
dangerous for me to do it.
it is. But also, sometimes you just want that more, you know?
Yeah. But like, I don't know, you go so hard into it. I would not. I would do like 1 or 2, but you go like 3.
I mean, that's how I play Puyo as well. I'm never. Oh my god, that's an all clear?
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's fucked up. You need to stop.
Beautiful, perfect. Oh,
Ready, go.
Okay.
that was a speedy win. And here we have the chess pattern again.
This one's fucked up because no one's getting to the bottom functionally. We at least get a good 3-chain opener on Rattz's side. And Rodney almost just trips and dies, but we're out here.
Oh, beautiful jewel clear. I'll always comment on it.
I mean, absolutely, because
One player.
as a mechanic, it's almost just its use case is so niche you shouldn't see it in versus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready, go.
You know, there's something to be said for layering the style on that. That is the siege of player expression you still get here. Okay, another all clear lab here.
Oh, Rodney was so close.
Thing is, especially since all or perfects don't get you an additional damage bonus or anything, I kind of like how it left him with more material to kind of downstack and potentially rubber band with.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like how he took two horizontals like that, but
yeah, I feel like that was a misinput.
could be.
One player, one.
There is a genre of game in the space here, and it's the control feels so bad that playing fast is just the inherent risk, and I can see it as a creative decision, and I can respect it, but I also still fucking hate it.
Do you think this game would be worse with an instant drop?
I think a lot of games would be worse with an instant drop. You notably, like, I kind of dunk on the Dreamcast and HDR Puzzle Fighter just because its upper limits and how it handles damage and general play speed was not built for a hard drop at all. You can kill people in ways that just, you don't have to engage with how the game works.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't think it would ruin Cleopatra Fortune. Oh my god, we got the overhang here.
And Rodney, remember what place pieces he had up there.
They're both going to get down the bottom here, but it's more important that Rodney does, because...
One player,
Oh no. Little too much damage, except...
one player, one.
So Rodney's not closed out an entire set yet. We only have a single round on the board here.
Go.
Masa says Ratttz woke up, but like... I don't... Yo, we got the gem?
Oh, beautiful jewel clear. And the house is cleared out as well.
I think, again, I don't know how much Rodney has practiced in the following years. He's definitely has played, but he also plays literally every game that we throw at him and is terrifying. But I think so much of this becomes a knowledge check game after. And you need to have done the same amount of homework as your opponent to start
One player, one.
being able to make divergent choices again.
Oh no.
Ready,
Okay, okay. We got one more chance.
I think we should ask Ratttz a bunch of questions.
How was your day at work today?
That's cruel.
You making progress on NES dev?
Oh yeah, so much, buddy.
You want to talk about Peter Gabriel?
I love Peter Gabriel. I think So is one of the best pop records of all time. I need to get this platform chain. Ah!
See, it's working.
Yeah. No, like, what do you think about Cleopatra Fortune for the like 60 minute? Oh no.
This is commentary bias in action, folks. That's what this is.
To be fair, if Rodney were in the call of this here, I would roast him back too.
Yeah.
You have absolutely bullied me during my sets before.
I love bullying you during your sets. It's so funny.
Thanks, buddy. Okay. Big poke there.
Both players making that beautiful move.
Okay, at least Rodney kind of is in a position where both of those gaps could be easily plugged, and now we have left well open. He's doing the tower, he's doing the elevator, and actually gets the plug.
Nice. Closes it up.
I think a lot of this is going to either come down to who runs out of actual mummy well first, or
Holding down.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Holding down, apparently a crime.
It was too slippery.
Tragic. I was gonna bank like you run out of rubber band material, or someone's gonna go for like stabilizing counter build, but sometimes you just perish.
Good games to Rodney.
I see we've been grilling Rodney with questions in chat as well, but I don't think that's quite as distracting.
Unless we read them.
Alrighty, me and Masa are in match. We're getting ready for
Alright, we're getting right
grand
into it.
finals. Oh, you know, I gotta get the run back. Like,
I was just saying, like, that's a real team go to bed on time, but
well,
it's
we
weekend.
are actually unironically team go to bed on time. Like anytime I'm running a bracket with Masa and it goes past the 2.5 hour mark, I'm just like, we failed. Mission, the mission. We had one mission, and it was make sure everybody got to bed on time.
In my time zone, that's just never going to happen. So I don't even think about it anymore.
Let's juice this up. All right, is everyone ready for grand finals? Oh, Cleopatra Fortune 2024 Christmas all night Cleo night finals.
It is the
Let's
Cleo
go.
Night finals. You're right.
Okay. Masa overgreeds on this one. I say overgreeds, but like...
He had the correct read,
Whoa,
actually.
Hold up. That did a diamond line clear off of garbage? That's funny.
Yes, this game lets you do that.
Oh, that's why they alternated between mummy and diamond. Okay. It never clicked with me why it's alternating piece. I'm like, oh, right, because it could just rubber band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mission failed before streaming 4:23 a.m. God bless you.
Thanks for watching Danny Bound.
Anyone in a European or Eastern Asian time zone, I apologize to you. We can never make that consideration, so the fact that you're here at all, bottom of my heart, thank you.
Everyone is united under Cleopatra Fortune. We're all just stacking mummies and blocks and jewels.
Okay. Chain on Masa's side works. So that's about a 5 stacking into line, or 3 line clear. At least Ratttz was prepared to...
It's just too much to receive.
Maybe.
It's just too much to receive.
Yeah.
There's no offsetting. There's nothing you can do.
Like a 3-chain, 4-chain can kill. Or 5-chain almost.
It depends on how many lines you clear sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. No. Oh my god.
I think we've lost her. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Sure.
Nothing
Anyway, as my streamer and co-commentator has a mental break, let's talk about the game. Masa has these so well optimized, going into all clears. I feel like fishing for all clears is the style points you get in this one, because it doesn't even leave you with a tangible advantage. If someone else is throwing TOD damage at you, you still die. It does not leave you with any amount of resources to keep in the back pocket should you hit mid-game. And it doesn't provide you any offense.
This is unrelated, but for that last match, if Masa just rotated the block down, I think that might have closed it off, but that's always my prayer, just like my mental stack of like, I think that might close it, is always trying to make it work. Oh, and we have a...
No, I get it.
Here for both.
Ratttz doing a platform, and just barely slides by, but we get the main chain off.
Oh.
We keep trading all clears or close to all clears. We've seen
Oh, she's
Would've
such
been
a... I can't believe this. I'm so mad. She might have died, but the thing is that she doesn't have to accept the garbage if she never puts her goddamn piece down.
To be fair, every Taito puzzle game does that.
Oh, I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna holler.
You can't call the game out for its design.
You know, I'm
That's how
gonna
it was
yell.
made. Can't believe it.
I'm gonna holler.
I'm gonna call Jonathan Taito and ask for another Dino Rex.
Oh,
I would love
that'd be
that
beautiful.
personally, but
I know you would.
Why not a Dino Rex puzzle game?
true. Out here spitting facts.
My brain can only process Puzzle Bobble, but more needlessly. Inane mechanics?
Oh,
Handling?
oh, Masa got it.
Okay. And now we eyeball her next cue and see how long it takes for her to get a piece that's going to kill her. Oh, choosing to extend. That's a bold choice in this environment. I do like the choice to keep the mummy or the sarcophagus up on top side, because that means there's gonna be a treasure there by default to deal with the mummies, but
Congratulations.
Ratttz just kind of dying to pressure there.
I had an overhang. My piece spawned and it caught on one of the columns.
The sun was in my eyes.
Yep.
The real game is in
I
the
really-
Ghost Road. Oh, Masa's so fast building that house.
Look,
Listen.
someone did all of all of prerequisite studying for tonight. No ambiguity.
Oh, and Ratttz opened it up.
Look, it's not too late to boot up Duck Station and Gentlemen to see how PSX works out. Oh, that was...
Oh,
Did,
Masa. Oh, wow. I didn't
nah,
expect that.
we're hard checked here. 2 was deeply overstacked.
Oh shit, she knows this level too. Ah.
So is this a handshake already, or...
This is more or less a handshake. She really knows this level.
Ah, that's fucked up.
It's a little fucked up, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Just ask for a balance patch on...
Yeah.
Actually, none of the Taito compilations in the recent years have had
Wow.
this, has it?
Wow, I've never seen that.
Alrighty, GG's.
Ask Taito to patch S Tribute, Cleopatra Fortune.
That was beautiful.
Thank you so much for playing, Masa. I
luck,
love this
man.
game. I think it's the
Round of
best.
applause.
Alrighty, so before I let you go, stream, I do have to tell you all about some upcoming events before we go. This coming January 8th, that's right, we're going all the way into January. We have Puzzle Bobble 3. This is the first character meta Puzzle Bobble with a bunch of wacky characters. We're playing with mirror rules. You get to enjoy all of the different characters by selecting your favorite whenever you lose, and your opponent is forced to play that character with you. That way you get a balanced game every single time, no fuss, no muss, and the more you know all of the different character damage patterns, the better you'll do. The following Friday, we have Hack Match if you like Magical Drop 3 or Money Idol Exchanger. This uppy-downy kind of puzzle game from Zachtronics is the game for you. Your little robot can only hold one piece instead of infinity of the same color. And you also have a swap and place command that you can use while holding a piece even. You have a surprising amount of control over your board. The objective is to chain and clear blocks so that way you can send garbage over to your opponent and hopefully crush them under your pressure. The following Wednesday, we have Polymino. I'm so tempted to say Polymino. Polymino.
Canonize it now.
Oh, Polymino. We love Polymino. Polymino is a panel game where every match you make shoots out projectiles from the ends of your match. You're going to be using those projectiles to break up garbage that arrives from overhead that matches in color. Except for gray pieces, those can be hit with any color. Polymino was recently given delay-based netcode on Steam, so you can go play it online right now. And this is not like a fighting game delay based where your inputs are delayed. The game states are delayed, much like Tetris 99. So you won't experience any lag while playing this game. It plays great online, and we are excited to do an early look-see at this game, run a little bracket of it. I think you'll enjoy it. And that's currently available on Steam, I think, for about $15. The following Wednesday, we're not here. We're at Frosty Faustings! And if you go down to the bring your own controller area, we're going to have so many puzzle games set up for you to play in the flesh over at the Westin in Lombard, Illinois. We're also running a bracket on Sunday, a little mysterious mystery bracket that you may enjoy. Then our actual next official Puzzle Wednesday event will be January 28th with, oh my god, this Atlas puzzle game is a bit like Columns. If Columns' piece was a snake, and you snake the piece around by moving the different directions, and you can hard drop your snake with a button. Because you're putting so many pieces down at a time, it has this sort of chaotic chaining energy that's really unique to it. And there's some other mechanics that let you clear your entire board. But Oh My God's a really, really unique game that I think you're going to really enjoy. That's all, folks. We'll see you later. Thank you all
got a raid for us.
You got a raid for us? Let's go.
Yep, we're gonna go to Code Channel. She's streaming a fundraiser for Trans Lifeline, playing Capcom Arcade Stadium 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
Awesome.
I would like to respectfully request our raiders request a credit on Panicki's, because I know that's in there, and that game's funny.
It's a beautifully animated game. And thanks.
You're not wrong. But that's going to be a wrap for us, and we will see you guys next year.
Have a Cleopatra Fortune Christmas, everyone.
Good night, everybody.